Thank you. All right, this is obviously titled What You Need to Know About Miranda. Excuse me. This right here, this is my son Stephon. He is my youngest. He's 7 years old, and he is an identical version of me, except he's a boy. My oldest child, that would be Sharon right here, my little goofball football player. He is the apple of my eye. I love my kids to pieces. The reason I chose this picture right here is because that was at a point in my life where I was smiling free. I'll get to that in a moment, but I was happy. Of course, I am a huge Seahawks fan. We all know this, and we not all like it, but I do. I played basketball for 11 years, enjoyed every minute of it. I was a shooting guard, and I was a point guard. And I played for Al Davies, I played for Wilson High School, I played for Mason Middle School, I played on the blacktop, anywhere I could play. Alright, click.
Put it at the computer.
Oh, I gotta plug it. Okay.
Finish. Yeah. Oh, you're clicking the wrong button.
Which
The
button?
laser pointer. Nope.
This one?
Forward. Nope. On the sides. Forward, backwards. The center
Wow!
one is your laser pointer if you ever want
Okay,
that.
so this one goes,
Mhm.
okay.
It is.
Oh yeah, I gotta click
Click,
it.
click, click.
Okay. Alright. About me, a few things without words. I smoke Newports. It's a very bad habit. I don't suggest it. It really is.
Classroom full of smokers.
I know. I love barbecued ribs. That's my favorite dish of all time. You put it in front of me, it's gone. Again, huge Seahawks fan. I seen this picture and I love the graphics. I love how it's coming down to attack. And that's pretty much how I feel every day when I come to class. Like I'm ready to get into it. I am part Blackfoot and Cherokee Indian. When I was looking these pictures up on Google, I really was impressed by the attention to detail and the art of the pictures of, the Blackfoot tribe and the Cherokee tribe. And this one right here, this is Blackfoot. He was a chief. And then this one is Cherokee, and I love the vivid purples in the background. I am also a Gemini, June 10th, 1982. That's the day my mama gave birth to me. And I am definitely my sign. I am definitely the good girl, and I am the most wonderful person in the world to you. And then I am evil. You crossed me the wrong way. When I was younger, before I started smoking, I actually sung. I was really good at it, and then I started smoking in my My son plays for the Puyallup Rough Riders. He played his first season last year, and I was the parent that you knew. Nobody on that team knew me, and after the first game, they all knew me. I was the most loud and cheerful parent that there was. I had the pom-pom in my hair. I had the paint on my face. I was all about number 48. And his team's name is the 89ers. He gets to play again next season. He plays center, and he plays left corner. Alrighty, so, and this right here I put because I figure, that's what I'm doing here. I'm, filing in our own little computers. I'm getting into the whole, PowerPoint, Excel, Word thing. I thought I was really good at computers before I came here. I really, really did, because I could type all fast and because I've been working with them for a long time. No, I didn't know nothing until I came here. And I enjoy it. I really do. And of course, playing basketball, that was my thing, number 21. Okay. Now, my past is made up of, pretty much any child's dream of what a family is supposed to be. Having the mom and dad married 30 years, having the two sisters, a brother who I actually only got to meet once because my father had him from a previous marriage, got cut off from another story. And then I went to, started in pre-kindergarten at McCarver Elementary. Then I actually got moved around quite a bit. Our family wasn't financially stable. Oh, snap. Thank you. Wrong way. Wrong way again. I'm so sorry, people.
Disappearing. Back.
There we go. Okay, sorry about that. We went to several different schools. For instance, for Carver, I went to Point Defiance Elementary. I went to Roy Elementary. Don't suggest going there. I went to Stanley Elementary, huh?
I'm too old.
Oh. I went to, and I keep saying, I went to the school. I said Point Defiance, right? Okay, yeah. And then I went to Mason Middle School, and I went to Wilson High School. Yeah, Wilson. And then the thing with my middle sister is we don't get along. We do not fight like cats and dogs. We fight like an anaconda and a panther. It's always been me as my mom's little girl and her as my daddy's little princess. And my older sister pretty much got, both. And so we fight all the time. My older sister, however, is very protective of me. She's, yes, that's my little sister. I'm going to protect her at all costs, even when it meant, hurting my other sister. I loved, again, my basketball. I would go to school sick as heck just to make sure I played my basketball game. I woke up one morning with scarlet fever. I was red from head to toe, a temperature of 105. And the first thing that came out of my mouth was, well, I have time to get to school to play my game. And my mom thought I was Looney Tunes. When I was a teenager, of course, it was a typical go to high school, Wilson. Was a part of the step team. Again, I was a part of the basketball team. I was a part of the MLK choir for about a week. I loved getting into any extracurricular activity there was because I was a child who didn't really get into bad things. My older sister and my middle sister did, so I wanted to keep my mind, going, and my body going, so I didn't get into trouble. And then I started working at a retirement home for about a year and a half. It was really hard on me because dealing with school and that, it wasn't what I wanted. So instead of quitting my job, I quit going to school for a moment. And then I went back to school about 4 months later because I didn't like, not being in school. I enjoyed it. So, going to skating and parties, sleepovers, having the boyfriends and basketball games, going to the football games and having everybody that goes to your school and other schools there. And fights break out, but you always had a good time. You were guaranteed a good time.